this week comes at a very crucial time, a crisis, a food crisis, that is moving on to UNGA, the UN, where people are going to be having these conversations and what we do. We want to make sure that Africa does have a view before we go to UNGA. Going on to COP27, where we are talking about resilience and adaptation. What's going to be our view going forward? So as we come together with this energy here in this room, as you come together to meet again, as you come together to have an opportunity to have conversations, let's keep those things at the back of our mind, that this is an opportunity for Africa to start charting a path forward across all these crises, but also how we come to work together across all these crises.
My wish from this week-long gathering is that at the end of it, we come up with actionable plans that are getting us out of the present situation, but also that are going to help us to build the resilience for our future survival. Science has demonstrated again and again that the world has been shaped to host us as living organisms. But still, for us to survive, we need food to grow and reproduce. Without food, we are it's really hard for us to grow and survive. And we shouldn't be keeping hearing that millions of people are hungry, millions of children are malnourished. I mean, we need to take it to the level to feel that we are affecting the survival of certain living organisms, which are us as human beings.
The theme for this year's AGRF is Grow, Nourish, and Reward, bold actions for resilient food systems. We are in a time when we need urgent actions, because every minute when we do not take action, at least an adult, 2 children, and 2 women fall below the poverty line due to hunger and malnutrition. We can't afford to wait. We need bold actions because the challenges we are facing require stronger and innovative leadership that improves coordination, strengthens our institutions, and deliver results in an integrated manner at scale. While there are examples of successes, achieving at scale has remained largely a challenge. The strategies and actions we will take from this summit must be resilient, because the economic and climate-related shocks have revealed that our systems are fragile. Our people need new capacities and innovations, and innovation is no longer a luxury. The shocks are becoming an everyday challenge. Thus, resilience must be embedded in our strategies and actions. The voice of our farmers remains important, as they are at the center of food systems transformation. The Farmers Forum will ensure that our smallholders shape the outcomes of this summit and share the responsibility of taking bold actions. We will listen from them and give utmost attention to their views and recommendations. Equally, we shall also share lessons from leadership, finance, and accountability. Advancing national food systems pathways. You will recall that in 2021, African countries united behind a common African position on food systems transformation to achieve the 2030 agenda. And more than 2/3 of them, that's 27 African countries, developed national pathways customized to their unique contexts.
Use of smart farming techniques, such as increasing irrigation coverage to mitigate the negative effects of climate change, as well as the use of agricultural ICT systems. We are encouraging the use of fertilizers and improved seeds under crop intensification program. This program is geared towards supporting farmers in having access to improved seeds, fertilizers, and irrigation to increase production for priority crops on consolidated lands. The risking agriculture sector is also our priority as a government to make the sector more profitable and attractive, especially to young population as the future workforce in agriculture sector. In this regard, several schemes have been initiated, such as the Agricultural Insurance Scheme. The government of Rwanda has also invested heavily in agriculture extension services, including plant breeding research centers, and this has helped to reduce Rwanda's dependency on seed importation. Currently, most of our improved seeds are locally produced. Rwanda has also established the National Strategic Grain Reserve in response to potential shocks to food supply. This reserve is used as a safety net to support communities affected by disasters while buffering prices and avoid market distortion. Distinguished guests, at a continental level, as we all know, we have seen bold action at continental level with our head of state and the government coming together to form the African Continental Free Trade Area. We now need to leverage such mechanisms to ensure we are able to better meet our own food security needs. In this journey to transform African agriculture, African countries need to fully commit to driving a comprehensive agricultural transformation as a key foundation of our economic growth. Together, we will continue working on this agenda as we accelerate bold actions in this African Union Year of Nutrition. Let us take this moment to ensure we get back on the track toward meeting the goals we have set ourselves in achieving the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and the Malabo Declaration. As I conclude, I would like to express once again my gratitude to all of you who have honored our invitation for AGRF Summit 2022 in Kigali, Rwanda. On this note, I hereby declare the 2022 African Green Revolution Summit officially open. I thank you so much.
We're going to talk about advancing Africa's food system, starting with the presentation of the report on the Africa Agricultural Status Report. It is my honor to welcome Professor Edward Mbaya, research professor at Cornell University for the Department of Global Development, to give us insights about what this report entails just exactly.
As you know from previous summits, the AASR is AGRA's flagship publication that focuses on key emerging agriculture and food security issues around the continent. The title of this year's report is Accelerating African Food System Transformation. This report builds on many excellent reports and strategic documents that have already been written on these issues. The reports include previous ASSRs, proceedings from the recent UN Food System Summit, National Agricultural Development Frameworks, Sustainable Development Goals, AU's Agenda 2063, and many, many more.